But where you sit, Senator, we talk about Kagusha, and he belongs to a formation where you're in. And what he said, whether it's a misdemeanor or not, must be called out, because what he said is wrong,
I'm saying it should be called out.
And you look at the other political formation as well, what they're spewing as well is a concern. And one asks the question then, in these political formations that we have, why is it that hate is being spewed from whichever side? And as an insider then in the United Opposition, what are some of the frameworks now? Because you've been affected directly through Kagusha's statements. What frameworks are we putting in place to ensure that we are not seen to be perpetrators of violence and hate?
I want to say that that's why NCIC comes in. Kagusha should have reported to NCIC, explained himself, and apologized to the country. Mm-hmm. But when you want to prosecute him, fair enough. When you want to hold him in some media house, fair enough. But if you look at the documents to prosecute him, mm-hmm. they will not build that cohesion, because you've got, some recordings done by a third party, which have to be certified, and then the much he could do is still give a public apology, even in court, if he's found to be guilty or he can explain mm-hmm. himself. But now when people get insider like that and somebody dies or somebody is injured, I think it should be stopped. Mm-hmm. I think that's so much impunity, like what we saw with the South Sea. That was impunity, in front of cameras, in front of people, without fear of consequence. I think when a nation walks that, there is a reason to be concerned.
But Senator, do political formations bear responsibility in ensuring that those within their formations are not seen to be spewing hate? Because today, as we speak, many are saying there is no difference from either side. So are there frameworks within these formations to just ensure that people we have do not portray us negatively, that will play politics of peace, politics of agenda?
You saw that the Mount Angeles team, which is led by NCIC and IBC, because this is being done for politics and by politicians. One of the things which should happen and can bite enough and will send sense to politicians, if you are barred from participating in election. Okay. If Kaluma and Wanga are barred from participating in the next election, for example, they'll find it too punishy for them. And if it happens to any other politician, so that once you are shortlisted, you cannot be allowed to participate in the election, because political parties sign a code of conduct. Mm-hmm. And the political parties are the ones which should caution its best candidates, so that they don't end up being barred from participating in an election, mm-hmm. and building their career in politics. Mm-hmm. And I think that should be strengthened. But as you have heard in your promotion here, mm-hmm. by Millie Odhiambo, if you don't have goodwill from the top, mm-hmm. it is a waste of time. Be it corruption, be it violence, be it if you just have some cheap talk from the top, a talk you don't mean, a talk you don't implement, then we've got a very serious problem. It must begin from top, whether the president is going to go back or not. And from intelligence reports and many other things, the president will know when things are not good. And that's why that statement of the nation is bigger than an individual should now come out, and mean it, and make sure that no violence goes. But now violence has gone in for some time in the country, from the handling of demonstrators, with the government now admitted liability and agreed to compensate. They left out the abductees, mm-hmm. The Bob Jaggies, and Bernard Kavule, the journalist, and then they are abandoned. So we went to the High Court, and the High Court ordered, set some money aside, even assessed the damage. and compensate also the abductees. But you can see the systematic nature of unfairness, failing to follow the constitution. We have got enough laws. You don't need to keep on amending them anymore. We've got enough laws. The